In ancient Egypt, the onion was an object of worship, the inner structure of concentric rings symbolizing the eternal circle of life. Today, mechanical harvesters pull the bulbs out of the ground and lay them out in rows. After drying for a day or two, a tractor collects them into large baskets for storage. To prevent spoilage, the onions are stored at between 1 and 2 degrees Celsius. When they arrive from the field, their first stop is a cooling tunnel from which powerful fans remove the heat. The vegetables take about 5 hours to cool down to the storage temperature. The grower separates the onions according to variety and size, then either bags them for sale whole or sells them to a processing plant. At the processing plant, workers load the onions on a conveyor that leads to the peeling and cutting stations. A cutter chops off each bulb's top and tail simultaneously. It also scores the skin to prep it for peeling. The onions then move into a custom-designed peeling machine. It uses a combination of air and water pressure to blow off the skin. The onions then roll off the peeler and pass before quality control workers who swiftly cut away bruises and any other imperfections, as well as anything the cutter and peeler might have missed. The next machine rinses the onions with cold, ozonated water that kills bacteria. Then the onions pass through a metal detector, just as a precautionary measure. At this point, there's a fork in the processing road. One direction leads to slicing, the other to dicing. On the slicing line, workers load the onions into tubes that feed slicing blades. These blades are adjustable to output slices anywhere from 1.5 to 25 millimeters thick. Workers gather up the complete slices and fill 2.3 kilogram plastic trays. A conveyor moves the trays through a machine that seals them with plastic film. The film has micro perforations designed to allow in just the right amount of oxygen to keep the onions fresh. On the dicing line, meanwhile, the onions collide head-on with a rotary blade that chops them to bits ranging from 3 to 25 millimeters in diameter. The diced onions then go for a bath in cold water. Chopping an onion releases juice from its tissue, paving the way for bacteria to grow. This cold water treatment reverses the damage, restoring shelf life. Next, an escalator transports them from a spin dryer to the packaging department. There, an automatic scale portions out the specific weight they're packaging in this production run. When the target weight is reached, a trap door swings open, dropping the portion into the waiting package. Restaurants buy their diced onions in jumbo-sized bags. The filling machine automatically forms plastic into a bag, adds a zipper closure, then seals the bag. For grocery stores, the factory packages smaller quantities of both diced and sliced onions in plastic containers. Kept in the fridge, they remain fresh for at least a couple of weeks. For busy cooks, it's a convenient, no-tears time saver.